Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Black-Liberation.Tech Podcast. I am your host, Dr. Renee Jordan, and today's topic is no homework equals do-it-yourself, DIY. So what I'm going to do is start by reading a blog post, and it was entitled, Looking Back, No Homework Equals DIY. I texted my niece this week to find out how her semester went and gave her a few pointers for next time. She said that I could share what we talked about. Hopefully, it will help someone else, me. What lessons did you learn this semester that you will try to remember or use next semester? Niece, spend more time studying the things that I don't know. Me, do you mark in your notes the things that you don't know? Niece, no, I didn't. Me, how do you know what you don't know? Niece, by studying it? Me, Niece, I guess studying it would have helped me to know the information better. Me, when do you realize that you don't know something? Are you in class? While you're reading, while you're doing your homework or a project, when you're given a review guide, when you're taking a test? I study so that I know the information, but I didn't notice that I didn't know certain things until I took the test. For the class that I was having the most trouble with, we weren't given homework, but we were given labs. Which class was this? Niece, she shares the subject with 2 crying face emojis. Me, good morning. It's okay. Do you have to take any more of those classes? Niece, good morning. That was the only class that I had to take. Me, okay, then it will certainly be all right. If you had to take other such classes and needed to know the information you did not know for the new classes, then I would be concerned. Did you have reading assignments for that class? Niece, yes and no. She didn't tell us to read the chapters, but she expected us to. I did the reading and sometimes went back and took notes. Me, okay, there are different types of professors. I won't go into them all now, but this class is a learning opportunity in many ways. If the class has a textbook required reading, you should read them, take notes. Be sure to write down all of the words in bold and their definition. Answer the questions within the chapter. They might be in the margins or squares at the end of the section. Answer the chapter questions at the end of the chapter and the unit questions at the end of the related chapters. Test questions will either ask you what is in the textbook, how to use or apply what is in the textbook, how to connect the text to other texts or real life examples, or how to construct or create something based on the text. When taking notes, use the headings and subheadings to separate your notes. In the margins, be sure to include page numbers so that you know where to go back for more information. Do not try to copy the whole chapter. That is not taking notes. Turn the headings and subheadings into questions to help focus your reading and note-taking on what is most important. You can also look at the questions within and at the end of the chapters to help you decide ahead of time what is most important, what needs the most attention, and what you should know by the end of the chapter. As you write your notes, also write down your reactions to the text. Write them as if you were making comments that you would want to send to the author if he, she, or they was your teacher, classmate, or friend. You can even write questions that come to mind as you read. What would you want to say or ask if you had a chance? Write these things down as you read. And then when you go to class, ask these questions and make your comments aloud. If you have a question, then without a doubt, it never fails. Someone else has the same question, a similar question, or may learn something from you asking your question. Your voice is important in the classroom. You make the difference in a class that strictly has the teacher talking at, not to, the students.